Norman Clark says, how long have you been skating and what was your first flip trick you learned? I've answered the how long one, and the first flip trick, it was the, well, I don't know if you count shove it as a flip trick. It rotates, it doesn't flip. But I learned those first, right after Ollies, but I guess the real flip trick was the kickflip, which took me however long I said, 6 months. Bad British Skaters, shout out to them, they got a cool channel. How the hell did you land a double flip 360 sex change? I don't know. It was actually kind of like messing around one day. My brother was filming me, and I don't know what I was trying, but he told me to try kickflip 360 sex change, and I was like messing around with it, and I got like kind of close, but not really. So I kind of just gave up and whatever. But then a few months later, I came back to it, and I got really close, and then I landed it with a single flip. But like each time I was trying it, I noticed I was over rotating the flip. So I went out the next day and I just purposely tried for a double flip, and it happened, and yeah. What's the backstory behind your DIY surgery video? Is that still online? Where did you see that? Maybe it's on this channel still. Yeah, that's a really long story too. There you go. Okay, put that into crazy stories, I guess. I was in a car accident a while ago, and my arm got messed up. There was some glass from the car accident still left in my wrist. And one night, me and a couple of friends thought it was a good idea, because one of my friends was a paramedic, so he kind of had some experience, and he happened to have a scalpel. We decided that we could try and take the glass out ourselves, so he just kind of started cutting into my arm, trying to get it out, and we didn't end up getting it, but it made for a pretty graphic video. I'll post. Everyone's probably wondering what I'm talking about. I'll post a link to it or something, or I'll put a little like clip of it. It's kind of graphic. There's a lot of blood, but yeah, we were just dumb kids, but I wouldn't suggest doing anything like that. Luca Haps says, what editing software do you use for your GoPro? And he also says that the GoPro Studio doesn't work for him. I use Sony Vegas. I think it's the newest one. It's either 13 or 14 or something like that, but I use Sony Vegas Pro. And yeah, the GoPro Studio, I don't like it at all. It doesn't work very well. So if you have a PC, I would suggest Vegas. And if you have a Mac, you could probably get Final Cut. Matt Mendez says, do you play any other instruments? Yeah, I play, besides guitar, I play the bass. I play, well, I mean, all the stringed instruments are the same. I play bass, banjo, ukulele, all that stuff. I can play some keyboard, piano, whatever you call it. I can play some like rudimentary drums, like not too good, but I can play some beats. And all the other, you know, stupid ones. I play like a harmonica or whatever. I've been playing instruments and music forever, so it kind of just like comes with the territory. John, just John, lowercase John, says, do you make any music? Yeah, I do actually. Besides the bands that I was in, I have been making basically just home recording solo stuff almost since I started playing guitar. I have a SoundCloud, but it's kind of embarrassing. It's all sorts of different styles of music. It's like everything from like crazy hardcore metal, this and that, to like girly, like folky music and stuff. But I'll post a link to it somewhere down there. You can listen if you want. I've used a lot of my music in my videos actually, like some of the instrumentals. You've probably heard it. Alexander Torrero says, where are you from and how old were you when you started skating? Actually, originally I was born in New York, and then I moved to Massachusetts, and then went down to Florida, and then finally ended up here in 3rd grade in California. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I was in 7th grade, which is what, like, I don't know, I'm about at that 11 or 12 when I started skating. Tristan Segura says, what encourages you to skate and do YouTube? I kind of answered that before. It's all about the fun, and I don't know, I like the whole interaction with the whole YouTube thing. Teoderp says, did you stop skating for a while? If so, why? Yeah, I already kind of mentioned I stopped twice. The first time was because, I know it sounds terrible, but like as I got older in high school, near the end of it, I kind of just grew out of it and got into like hanging out with friends and doing dumb stuff all the time. Then I like got a job and I don't know, all that stuff. So I just kind of got out of it. But then like, I don't know why I got back into it. I think I just met up with a friend one day who just happened to be skating, and I was like, hey, I skate. So we both started skating. And then the second time I stopped was, I think it was when actually all the band stuff started happening. I got really busy just doing the whole music thing. I tried it out for a while. Of course, that never works out, but I was young and idealistic, and I thought that that might have been my career for a little while. Then I got done with that and I started skating again. Tyler S says, who is your favorite pro skater? Also, do you like bacon? I'll give you another pro skater who I like. It was always fun to watch Ollie Bulala. I wish he was still putting out footage because I remember he was one of my favorites from back in the day when I was younger. And also, I have never had bacon. Both my parents were vegetarians and I was raised vegetarian, so believe it or not, I've never had any meat, including bacon, so I can't tell you. I don't know, I'm sorry. Alex Freestyle Skate says, who's your inspiration in skateboarding and what's your opinion on scooters? Pretty much, it sounds stupid, but pretty much all skateboarders are inspiring to me because whether it's like a big name pro doing an insane trick or a young kid learning a new trick for the first time, it's inspiring just to see people, you know, progressing and doing things like that. Because even if it's a kid learning an ollie for the first time, it's like he just pushed through that barrier and he can land it. Or if it's like a pro 360 flipping El Toro, it's like, wow, he just did something amazing. He just pushed his limits and he can land it. It's just inspiring because it's like, well, maybe the thing I want to do, it might not be either of those, but maybe I can land it if I try hard enough. And for scooters, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a skate park person, and I feel like there's two main reasons people hate scooters. One is because they shark everyone at the skate park, and they have no skate park etiquette. They're little kids, don't know what they're doing, get in the way, all that kind of stuff, which in general makes them annoying. And then two is just like the general people hate scooter kids, because like, whatever they say, scooters are gay or whatever. I don't know. I personally don't have that problem. I skate in my driveway. Sometimes I go skate some street. I've never encountered a scooter kid. The most interaction I have is like seeing a kid riding a scooter down the street, which obviously that doesn't bother me. I think it's like the same thing with like if you let your 2-year-old, not 2-year-old, but you're like, let your 6-year-old kid who doesn't know how to ride a skateboard, but you give him a skateboard and put him in a skate park, he is going to get in the way, not know what he's doing. Just like you put a same-age kid on a scooter, they're just as bad. But at the same time, I can't hate because I can't do a, I don't know, whatever they're doing, 360 front flip down a 18 stair on a scooter. Not that I want to, but like, it's just differing opinions. It's not my style. Just like obviously scootering is the new rollerblading, which everyone knows that wasn't cool, but like, not much of an opinion. I'll let you know when like a scooter kid gets in my way and I get angry about it and then I finally form an opinion. But as it stands right now, I don't really care. I'd prefer they all skateboarded because, you know, it's better. But so hopefully eventually they'll be able to outgrow that and transition into something better like skateboarding. But I don't know. I won't hate on them too much. Those two weirdos has said, have you ever had a trick that you tried to film and learn and couldn't land so you stopped making a video? Yeah, actually that's happened a few times. But normally those go into, I haven't made one in a while, but those go into the Saturday junk pile videos. You'll see like me attempting certain tricks. Like there was one recently I tried to do like the late frontside big spin. I got really close, but it just wasn't clean enough and I just wasn't really feeling it, so I kind of gave up on that. Yeah, that happens pretty often actually, but it's like, it's not like I go out, I try it, and I can't land it, so I come in and I'm like upset. It's like I go out and I try it, and I don't land it, so I try something else. Awesome Jay says, can you teach me how to hospital flip? Yeah, just come to the Poway skate park and I'll show you how. It's not that bad. I'll do a how-to maybe someday, how about that? Ben S Skating says, how long did it take you to 360 flip? Once again, it took me like 4 or 5 months, but I didn't try them until like a year and a half of skating. So Evil Racer said, do you ever thought about going to an flat ground contest? I don't think those exist. There may be like freestyle contests still somewhere, unless you mean like a game of skate, like the S games of skate or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. I would do a game of skate, but I don't think I would do any real contest because I don't think I'm good enough, but I would definitely do some games of skate if there was a contest. Ingerjack, INGRJAC. What's the biggest stair set you've ever ollied? It was just the 11 stair I was talking about. Russell Ross, shout out Real World Hardware. Favorite skate company team, and who do you want to win Street League this year? Favorite team is, oh man, Baker has a really cool team. They're just the skating and the hijinks and like just the skaters all mixed together makes them like just one of the top teams. That's just, they're so fun to watch both on and off the boards. And for Street League, well, top 3 who I want to win, not in any particular order. I like Luan, Shane O'Neill, and Chris Cole. Luan definitely deserves it. Shane O'Neill definitely deserves it. Chris Cole, I just want to win because I like him. So Donna Cox says, what state do you live in? I live in California. Rudy Neff says, will you ever land a dragon flip? I don't know. A few people have told me to try those, and I've gone out and I've tried to kick a few, but it doesn't even come close. I don't understand how he does it. So Chris Chan, if you see this, then tell me how to do it. Tom Heelflips says, what is your favorite obstacle at a skate park? I haven't been to too many skate parks, but the one I went to the most recently, the Poway skate park, it has that pyramid with the down ledge. That thing became my new favorite once I was like learning nose slides down it. Ryan Maxon says, do you prefer inward heel flips, hard flips, or late flip? Which one would you go for? And what is the max stair set you skated? Out of those tricks right now, I'm like not very good at any of them, but I think I could probably do hard flips the best out of those, and 11 stair. Andrew again asks, what is your favorite board company and why? It's kind of obvious that I've been skating ATM decks forever, but so they are technically my favorite company because I just love the decks and the shape of them. But I am about to branch out, and who knows, maybe I'll find a new company. Jamie SKS has a few questions. Kickflips or heel flips? Kickflips. I'm not sponsored. I am making a street part right now. I don't know if you'd call it a video part. It's gonna be more of like a summer montage or whatever. It's not like a video part, like a real one. Do you watch or play any traditional team sports? No, actually. I don't know. I've never really been into it. I have a few friends who are. I've been to like baseball games and stuff around here, but and you know, I'll watch like football, like for the, what is it called, the Super Bowl. But it's never really been my thing. I like playing them more than I like watching them, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'm into like the lame sports like golf and stuff like that because I'm an old man. But it's just not that fun to watch for me. Cyrus Elman says, do you have road rash on your arm? Okay, that kind of goes back to that surgery video. So yeah, I was in a car accident, and well, I'll get into the whole story in that other video, but basically my arm got really messed up from, it's not road rash, it was actually, my arm got split open from my elbow to my wrist, and I had to get it sewed back together and a skin graft over it. So that was a few years ago, so you've probably seen it in some of my videos. It kind of looks weird, but that's all skin graft right there. They took the skin from the top part of my arm and they put it right here. I also have it on my knee, but yeah, that was a crazy story. I'll tell you guys about that one. It was just a crazy car accident. It's Gus says, do you have any tattoos anywhere on your body? If so, can we see them? Ooh. No, actually I don't. Tattoo, I've always wanted a tattoo. I've like talked about it for a while, and but it's like one of those things where I just cannot justify like putting something on my body that I want for the rest of my life. It's like I can't even wear branded shirts because I feel weird wearing like an advertisement. I don't know if I could put like a picture on my body for the rest of my life. A random British gamer said, are you a Scientologist? No, I'm not a Scientologist actually. No. Not even close. Shiny Scissor 12 said, what got you into skating? Tony Hawk's pro skater. Okay, I don't know how to say this one. I don't want to say it wrong. Guile J, I don't know. Will J said, do you think you will one day meet Aaron Cairo? It's not really on my like to-do list, and we kind of live like around 8 hours apart. I am going to be going up through San Francisco sometime, maybe in the next few months, but I doubt that we would meet up because I've never talked to him in my life, and I don't think he knows who I am, and it's not like really a thing, but maybe I'll try and hit him up. Do like one of those things, like what do the kids do? Like a hashtag, like Aaron Cairo meetup with VLSkate or whatever. Maybe it'll happen. I'll try and hit him up. It'd be fun. I don't know. I want to play a game of skate with him. I really do. That'd be a lot of fun. And I'd do some like videos or some sessions with him. That'd be cool.